8 units. Okay, so we need a pallet. Where can we drop this 157 at? Eight units of... Let's just go grab a pallet and stick it on there. all Scott's. Those 2 Pro boxes and the 2 skids in front of Rodney's.
Shrink wrapped in skids.
Hey guys, welcome back to Werner Farms. So today, since it was so nice out, we decided to go ahead and move some seed around in the shed and get some seed out of there and get some seed delivered today. So as you can see, actually last week, UPS dropped off some more seed. Pioneer actually loves to drop seed off like this also, which, you know, it's like, are you kidding me? You know, you got to do that also. So all of these, I think, are just individual bags at all different numbers, obviously. And I have no idea if this is going to be plot seed or if this is for customers or if this might even be some of ours. I have no idea yet. I'll have to get those opened up later. I don't know. Those have been sitting there for a little while. We just haven't had the time to work with it. But in the meantime, I'll take you guys in the shed and kind of talk about the seed delivery and stuff. So today we got like 3 orders done. I actually was putting together a lot of the orders today. And none of that's any of the customers. That's actually our chemical that we got in from other rep that we buy DuPont chemical through, just because you can put that on True Choice financing and get a lot cheaper of a price with chemical, and overall you get better savings when you buy your seed and chemical through DuPont. Or should I say Dow DuPont now, since the merger happened. And so really over there, we just keep all the corn. Actually, some of our corn is sitting over there. I don't think all the corn's in yet. Because I noticed today going through some orders that we weren't able to complete just because not all the seed's in. And plus some odd numbers are in there also that guys have requested that usually come in on later shipments. Actually, some of the corn got shoved over there just for organizing the shed. Sorry. And pretty much all of these are beans over here, except for the corn and a little bit of chemical over here, but mostly it's just all pro boxes. Half of these aren't treated. A good majority of the beans that aren't treated, though, will be treated with a seed treater, though, just because some guys like to have that done because they never know really if they want it treated when they're purchasing them during the financing periods that they purchase the seed. So they'll actually buy their units of seed and then later decide, okay, I want this many units of beans treated, and then we'll go get those treated for them. So hopefully someday we'll actually have our own treater, maybe next year, maybe 2 years from now, hopefully soon. I mean, that'd be really nice to be able to treat our own customers' beans instead of sending them to another rep to actually have them treated. So there's a trailer just sitting out there. So the plan is tomorrow, actually it'd be Wednesday since you guys will be viewing this on, today's Monday. You guys will actually be viewing this on Wednesday. So the plan is for on Tuesday would be to actually get the strip till out. So the big announcement, strip till is finally sold after all the advertising, after all the work of advertising and getting it out there and posting it on Ag Talk, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. It's sold. Guy over in Illinois, it was actually kind of a funny story. It's actually going back home, I guess you can say. We bought it from a guy over in Gilman in 2007. And actually a neighbor of his who even buys his chemical from the guy that we bought the strip till from is buying it. So that's pretty cool. So we're actually going to work on getting that done tomorrow and get that ready to go and load it up probably maybe tomorrow depending on the weather, if not Wednesday I would say. And hopefully we'll get that sent down to him since we're actually going to deliver it to him since he's having a little trouble on coming up with a way to pick it up, which we figured that's not a big deal. We'll bring it down to him since we have access to a 53-foot drop deck from a neighbor. So otherwise, I'll probably do a video on that. And later this week, we'll back the drill in the shop and work on the down hoses for the seed tubes, the seed tube down hoses, and or drop tubes, whatever you want to call them. And I think, hopefully, fingers crossed, that's the only work we got to do to the drill. And then that's pretty much it. We're pretty well set for planning, except for out here. We had the fertilizer tank sitting out here for the in-furrow for the 4650, which is actually sitting just beyond the edge of the shed over there. You can kind of see it. And that'll probably be a project for either tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday, if not Friday, depending on what goes on this week. But hopefully we'll get that done. I got to work on the Apex software. We're actually going to move it over to my laptop. Half the reason is just because the computer that it's on right now is actually a little old, and I should say 1990s old, and we actually just want to just completely get rid of that computer and put it on mine also, just because drone deploys on mine, and we need a laptop essentially, or another computer, because we can't put it on Dad's computer because that's a Pioneer laptop, and we don't really have another computer that we could put it on, personal computer-wise, except mine, which I would like to have it on there. That way I have access to the yield maps and everything, and I can kind of do a somewhat side-by-side of the drone maps and previous year's yield maps to kind of get a little bit of data history I have access to then. So I got to work on that and get the yield card and the planter card all set and ready to go for this year, and put that on the tractor, and get the GS2 and the Starfire 3000 Globe on the 4650 then later this week. So that's the plan for this week. I'll get videos out on the drill, getting the strip till ready for transport, and probably do a whole other video of driving down there, and hopefully we get to take a look at this guy's operation. I guess he farms a fair amount of ground, I would say, maybe a couple, 3,000, maybe even 4,000 acres. So it'd be actually kind of cool to see this. He said he's going to pull this with a quad track. I don't know if it's a Case IH or John Deere. Hopefully it's a John Deere, because that'd actually be pretty cool to check out. Otherwise, yeah, I'll actually do another video also on installing the Green Star and the GS2 and stuff in there. And otherwise, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe down below. And like I said, I'll keep you guys updated as often as I can, and see you guys in the next video.